Starfield's first 2024 update just released for PC in Steam Beta, which will fully release to all other systems in the next couple of weeks. The 11GB update has over 100 fixes and adjustments, focusing on quality life improvements and quest fixes. We'll be talking about most of these today, so if you like the sound of that, make sure to continue watching until the end of the video. Let's dive right into Starfield patch 1.9.47.0. First up, we have fixes and improvements in animation. So it says here that they fixed player character eyes remaining close instead of blinking in third-person view, and addressed rare cases where small animation pops could be seen in third person. There is also fixes and improvements when it comes to creatures and enemies. They fixed incorrectly invisible creatures on some planets. They've also fixed an issue that could occur on some enemies, causing them to stand instead of falling to the ground. I have some speculation about the first one, especially since there are creatures in the game that do turn invisible, like the Terramorph. Since that trait does exist, that trait might have incorrectly passed on to other creatures on other planets that shouldn't have been invisible in the first place. The second one occurs a lot in higher gravity planets. It's probably just the physics behind the gravity that they've implemented in the game, where it looks like the enemies are just standing up once they die, so I'm glad that they fixed that. It does break immersion. Next up, we have fixes in crew and companions. So they fixed crew members and companions positioning near the cockpit after fast traveling to the ship, and then companions, they fixed a possible control lock when talking to a companion without entering a dialogue while simultaneously trying to exit the ship. And next up, we have general issues. There are a lot of them. But to summarize, there are general fixes on PC or system related issues on saving, save game corruption, preventing access to the main menu, some player marker bugs, UI bugs, various stability improvements, and then some optimization to cloud syncing of save games. In terms of graphics, they've improved widescreen support, added support for stars displaying sun disk geometry, they've included shadows on planet rings from the planet's surface, a lot of improvements on the NPCs or crowd characters where they improved eyes and skins. There's also improved contact shadows on skin, cloth when you're in first person. There's improved lighting in character generation when you create your character. They fixed flickering issues on VFX elements like sandstorms. They improved reflection on water, the appearance of clouds during weather transitions. There's improved lighting on various locations, and they fixed various geometry, texture, and ghosting issues. Just before we get to the next one, if you're finding the video helpful so far, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more updates, news, and guides for Starfield and other open world RPGs. Thanks. Next up, we have outpost fixes and improvements. They fixed a rare missing terrain issue that could occur after fast traveling to an outpost near New Atlantis. They fixed an issue that could cause bulldozed objects to reappear when returning to an outpost. They fine-tuned the cargo link system during cargo ship landings and addressed the issue of weapon cases in outposts unexpectedly populating with extra gear after reloading the game. That last one sucks since that's one of the glitches on getting good gear, but hey, here's to more fixes in outposts. We also have fixes to the power system. They fixed a rare issue that could cause the phase time power to remain enabled. I've actually encountered this a few times and I was always wondering if I was doing something wrong, so this is pretty good. I hope they actually fixed this entirely. They fixed the extreme speed that could occur in 0G when using the phase time power, and the solar flare power now accounts for critical hits. We also have a lot of fixes on quests and random encounters. Some of these are actually game breaking, so I'm glad Bethesda is actually trying to patch these one by one. There are fixes for the missing slate in the safe in absolute power. They address control lock issues in background checks when caught by security. The update also tackles issues like invisible guns, control locks, and inaccessible locations across multiple quests like Eye of Storm, Hostile Intelligence, and the Pale Lady. Additionally, improvements have been made to quest progression, companion behavior, and potential crashes in quests such as On the Run, Rough Landings, and Tapping the Grid. They've also addressed ships and ship customization related issues, including another case where asteroids would follow a ship in space. They've also fixed ship hatch being marked inaccessible after swapping to a new ship. The update also tackles issues related to ship states during fast travel and grab jumps, as well as view problems during ship targeting mode. They fixed an issue where the legendary ship could take too long to resume firing after the weapons were repaired. Space combat now should match ground combat difficulty increase with successive trips through the Unity. They fixed an issue where the name of the ship will change if you load and exit save movement made while docked to a space station. They fixed marker pointing to the current home ship after performing a save or load between different ships. And then they fixed an issue that could cause the frontier to incorrectly appear if a non-home ship was removed from a landing pad. They had some fixes on some of the skills. For example, rejuvenation. The rejuvenation skill's VFX no longer replays whenever the hand scanner is open in third person. The surveying skill. They fixed the surveying challenge progress issue with mineral resource. They've also fixed targeting control systems, where they fixed inconsistencies with a level 3 and level 4 skill. Lastly, they also had fixes and improvements for the weapons and items in the game. They fixed incorrect reload amounts that could occur when consuming a trauma pack, fixed FOV and zoom issues with scopes, weapon sound effects occasionally continuing to play after killing an enemy. They fixed turret state not being restored properly after, and save and load, fixed an issue that could cause the helmet light to not reappear in third person after a save and load. Bethesda has also stated that they will continue to have a steady stream of updates about every 6 weeks, so here's to more improvement to Starfield. What are your thoughts on the new patch? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Starfield and other open world RPG content. Thanks, this was Kale, and I'll see you in the next video.